realize that email marketing is one of the keys that you're going to you need to utilize to communicate with your customers. So, how do I choose a tool? Well, it's important to recognize that there's actually a distinction between the types of tools out there. First, there is what we'll call email marketing tools. As you grow and you want to get more sophisticated, then there are email automation tools, or let's call it marketing automation. Those tools, like I said, are more sophisticated. They're going to require a lot more work on your end. And that's what people forget, because the automation tools, we get this idea that, oh, everything's going to be automated for me. Well, you have to tell the automation tool what to do. And the main thing you want to do right now is just figure out what category do I fall in? Am I like just getting going and I need to send some basic emails? I'm going to use an email broadcasting tool or email marketing tool. Or do I need to get more sophisticated, follow up better, create all kinds of funnels, as we might call them in the marketing world, to guide people down a path towards a product sale automatically? If so, I'm going to be looking for marketing automation.
Automation does not happen automatically. You actually have to build the automation.
What are the functions that this automated tool is going to take care of for me, so I don't have to pay a human to do it? If I were going to pay a person $10, $15, $20, $30 an hour to do this, and instead I can pay a system to do it for $100 or $200 or $300 an hour, that might still make a ton of sense.
Those marketing automation platforms, those tools that we use, are basically, they're an employee in a way, and set the systems in place that say, hey, when somebody does this, when somebody clicks on this link, when somebody goes to the Facebook page, when somebody, and you set all these kind of if and then statements, but it's a system that you set out, just like you would tell a human.
Again, like Sheila said, this idea of automation doesn't happen automatically, but when most people approach it for the first time, they create a very automated situation, which is not what your customers are looking for. They don't want robots to communicate with them, right? They want to feel like a person really cares and is interacting with them. So that's really the end goal, Nate, is to create a situation that develops a stronger relationship with your audience, helps them feel more comfortable about buying, builds trust. One tip I would give is, look, when you get into these automated systems and you start to build it out, you really need to think less about yourself, less about how you're trying to automate your work and your time, and more about the customer. How can I create a better experience for the customer? One way to do that is just sit down and craft, don't think about automation, and remove all of the restrictions that we automatically place on ourselves. Time restrictions, money restrictions. We know we have a finite budget. We know we only have so many hours in the day, but just forget about all that for a moment and say, what would be the most amazing experience for my customers? Like, if I had all the time and all the money in the world, what would I do for each customer as they come through the process of